Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the day that we are going to do the review on some of the dies from Globleland. So as you can see, I have stuff all around. I've already cut stuff out, so there will be a video that shows some of the stuff about me cutting some of these out. But I wanted to show you what I went ahead and made. So with the two of the die sets, I made the gnome bunny and then this background part right here. Now, I don't mind it. It's very nice, very easy to work with dies. But here's what I'm going to tell you about this. And I'm sorry if they get mad at me for this. But when I was doing my die cutting, I had to do it differently on my machine. I wanted, what I really wanted, and I had to throw the paper away and I shouldn't have done it. I truly wanted to cut specialty paper for this. And I couldn't. Or I did, but I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, here's this. This is the specialty paper that I did. Okay. The problem, it's not even as thick as this. But it is thicker than cardstock and just regular scrapbook paper, okay? You will have to have, don't get me wrong, I love these. These turned out great. I love how the card turned out. But this one, I literally had to cut around. And I put this through my machine at least 3 times, and then the problem that I had was I got rid of it because the cardstock I did start with was this. It's very thick. I will even show you. Oop, and there goes a craft avalanche. This is what I used. That's what this is. And it would not cut. I was doing the pink. It would not cut. It would not cut. I had to shim it. And then I got this and I had to shim it. So if you're going to use specialty paper, you have to shim this to get this to cut. Okay? That's all I'm telling you. Other than that, I didn't have a problem with it. When I cut the other ones, and I cut it through once, worked just fine. Just fine. But today, so I used this die, and I used this die on the card right here. I don't mind these. These are they're okay. This one warped on me and I don't know why. I don't know if it was something because I had a hard time getting these off, and you'll see that at the video. But it worked fine. So I totally agree that if you guys are interested, their dies are okay to work if you're just working with regular paper. If not, you just have to shim it. That's all. So what I have done to save a little bit of time is I made one. Okay? And how cute is it, right? I did not do anything on the inside. I can stamp the inside or whatever I want to do, but I wanted to show you exactly like this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause and then I'm going to come back. And we're going to probably fast forward it to show you me putting it together and how I decided to use. Now, I have the egg ones. So I will say this, that if you don't like it this way, okay, all I did was I cut around the egg. Okay, so you don't have to. And that's what I did with this as well. Now, the next one I do, which it should be this one right here. I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to leave this on here. I'm going to use this blue paper, okay? Now I have to decide on this, and here is my card. This is a pre-bought card that you can get Hobby Lobby, whatever. You can cut your own if you want. I don't know. Let me see. It's about 4 1/8 and 5 1/2 card. We're close enough. So, let me get stuff figured out. Let me find my glue, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so as you can see, I went ahead and put the clip on me, die cutting these out. I only did a couple and just kind of showed you how I took these off of the set that I did, okay? So we're at the project of assembling, I guess. So the first thing I have to decide, and this, I am one of these type of people that I'm not a card maker anyways, so it is hard for me to determine how to do the card because I want every card different in some sort of way. Don't ask me why. I don't know. That's just how my brain thinks, is that I think that everybody that gets a card should be special and they should be different. Even if it's a different background or something. Doesn't matter. This is just... So, this is my first one that I did, and I truly love what I did. But this took me over 2 hours. I'm not going to lie, it took me over 2 hours. Not because I had problems die cutting or anything like that. It's more because I am a type of crafter that if it's not perfect, or if I don't like it, we're going to keep doing something until I like it. So, yeah. Because I did start with this one. Trust me, of all things, I'm like, fine, I'm going to do this on camera because then I can't like give myself more anxiety that this already does. So here we go. So I did cut a little bit of this out because depending on where it's at when you get this, and you had seen on the thing that I wanted this, the flat side. I mean, you can put it in the middle. That just means all that, you're going to have all that overlay. All that, okay? Okay, it's like this. Let me say how this is. I had it in the middle, and you see this line. And you can see the line, so if you wanted to do it that way, you sure could. But just realize that there is a very faint line that if you want to cut, you can. That's why I was putting it on the edge. Or you can cut around it like I did on this one. That's another option. So on this one, I have to decide. I have the blue, and I did cut it back a little, and then I have all different kinds of backgrounds. Okay, so I want to accent so you see the die cut, but I don't want it to be overpowering. And like I will ink and all that stuff, but you just got to make sure what you want first on if like a lot of the cards I see, you put it on this side. And yes, you can cut your card to this. I'm not saying you can't. Or you can make your own base of a card. And if you wanted it like this, mind you, I did cut this, so you could do it like that. So let's show it on this one. Okay. So like if you really wanted something like, come on, something like this, you could do it. Okay? So this, like, it's totally up to you. What would this look like? Just like curiosity. Ew, I don't like them two together at all. Ugh. Okay. So I have to determine, and I'm going to put mine in the middle. I just am. So this, I might curve some things. I don't know yet. You know, but I want to make sure wherever I do, it's almost like this. I want to make sure that the whole sea of the die cut is in there. So you get the hearts of the blue, and then all the bunny is all around this. Now I think I'm going to curve these to make it a little more accent, and then do something with that. Thinking I'm liking that. Or, you know, if you didn't want to do it that way, you could, this is one of the cut things, and you could go like this. Okay? Now, if I were to do this one, this is how I would do it. Hold on. Do I like that one? I don't like that one. Okay. I would do mine something like this, but here's the thing I'm going to tell you. You see this? I kept some of the hearts. So you could actually put the hearts back in. Because I did it out of yellow or stuff like that. And that would work. But that's just, I need the bling. Also, I love to pop up my cards, but how everything is right now with mail, it does not work because you pay a lot extra. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do, my first thing, and I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac today. I've already, that's the only glue right now I have out except Mosh Posh. And it did work on this paper, which I was very shocked. So let's get started. And yeah, there's fine lines and all that stuff, all that good stuff, but it's alright. It's all good. I just do a very thin layer because the part where you want the little thicker part of it is around the outside. So it will stick, and you want like the bunny ears. And I don't, like, I cut my die cuts and, oh, see, that's what happened. That's what happens when you're recording. Every little mistake happens. Alright. So, going to figure this out. And I'm not going to stick it all the way just yet until I determine that where I want it. Is that good enough? Oh, is he in there? Oh, he just made it. Alright. Alright. So here's another thought. And you could very well do this. And I was thinking about doing it. Is after I got this all glued on, just cut around this. So then there's more of the happy cut around it. You know what? Out of time's sake, let's just do it. Because that's what I was going to do the very first time. I'm going to, See, but I like it that way, though. That's the whole thing. I like it that way. Alright, let's do this first. Let's see what happens when I do this. And if I dislike it, then I can cut it out. And I truly like how the dies actually, like how they turn out. I truly like, it is like the coolest thing. This one's got the lines around it. And I like it this way, yes, but I would use it backwards just so it looked like a rough like stitch. Alrighty. Alright guys, I will be right back. I forgot something. Okay, so I just am coloring the edge. And no, I do not have to do this. I just feel like I see the white, and that's my thing. So I have inked all around the card, and I'm just inking a little blue so I don't see this on here. I inked around the card and around this piece. So let's get started and let's assemble. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to assemble. Alright. Okay. And I'm going to say this, be like, what I'm always getting told by my best friend, just be you, boo. Just be you. Okay? So, if this is not your cup of tea and you want to do this totally different, just be you. That's hard for me. I am, as you can see, trying to be me. But, you know, things happen, you know. I like to be somebody else sometimes, but I think that's everybody. Alright, so what I've done is I've actually inked around the card, but I did not just use one color. I inked the blue and the pink around the whole card. Okay, so that is what I did. But like I said, you be you. Alright, there we go. So this is what I have so far. Okay, now all I have to do is put this little booger on this card, and we will have this card done. And I do apologize if this is a lengthy video. I just thought, yeah, I'll do something like this time. Do I want it there? Do I want it there? Yes, I do have ink. Let me see. Sabrina, it doesn't have to be perfect. It is perfect enough. So there you have it, guys. This is the card we did just together. All I have to do is get a Happy Easter or something. You could add other stuff like, and totally honest, you could add this in here like so, and then do your thing, or even this one would be cute in here. Cut it in half, so then half of it's there. There you go. Here are 2 cards to show you and to do the review. So I do truly like this, but all I say is if you have specialty cards, most specialty paper when you're doing dies, you have to ship anyways. So, and that's a key thing I did not know until last night. So there you go. There are the 2 cards I made. I may be making more. I don't know. But I do like them. You guys, if you are interested in like this, go check this out. Globleland. I will link them down below. And if you do find something that you want, put in the code Sabrina10 and you get 10% off. So go check them out. Alright guys, until next time, please stay safe and keep crafting. And bye for now.